Hey! Going live again for second time ever? Alright, come to this. Make sure I'm on it right. Yep. I've been working on this again for a little bit. Trying to make my way up because in Stoneblock, you start in the just stone dimension. But if you go up high enough, you transition to the mining dimension, which has a whole bunch of ores. The place I want to go is above the mining dimension. So I have to go through the mining dimension again to get to the place I really want to be at, which is going to take some time. So I've just been building this staircase for quite a while because you start the game at Y level. You can see the numbers, the three numbers underneath the minimap in the upper right are the XYZ coordinates. You start the game at Y level 90, and that's the height. You need to get to Y level 250 something. Not sure exactly what, but 250 something to be able to transition to the next area. Right now, my highest point I've reached is Y level 175. So, yeah, I still got a ways to go. And if you watched the last one, thank you for that. I know it wasn't that easy, but you'd know that I've already done a lot of stuff just in this dimension without going anywhere. And that's just the way these mods work. There's like 5 or 6 ways to do anything or everything. So, this stream is just going to be me building up a little bit, talking some, working on my ability to talk for more extended periods about random stuff, and just try to make some progress. My cloches aren't done yet. I still got a lot of those to set up, so I might transfer over and work on building that a little bit. But that's if I feel like it, if I really get burnt out on this and have trouble going forward. This stream's probably not going to be that long. I just want to try to get into the habit of doing this more regularly, possibly every day, just so that I can build up the ability to talk for these extended periods and keep going. Keep going for the future. So much stone. And everything I've made has been made from stone, just in different ways. You may notice that from the title of this, it's just random busy work, because I could call it Stairway to Heaven, because that's literally what I'm working on, because the place I'm trying to get to is the end, like the afterlife in this game, pretty much. But definitely not making it there this time, and it'd make figuring out the order of these things in the future kind of difficult if I give it that esoteric of a name. I'm using the hammer to get experience because I'm using Tinker's Construct. Tinker's Construct gives your tools experience as you use them. The problem is, if I mess up the stairs, the hammer can't pick up stairs. It just breaks them into blocks of cobblestone again. So when I misclick like that, I have to transfer back over to the pickaxe, which is already a higher level than my hammer here is. So I'm trying to level up my hammer to be about the same level, which takes a long time. They gain experience over time from just using them. But this one, 26,107. This one has gotten 3,000 into the 64,000 that it needs for the next level after that. So I was using it for a while after it leveled up before transferring back to this one. And for pure stone, they do exactly the same thing. If I get certain other materials, like once I get to the mining dimension, I won't be able to use the hammer as much. And anyway, the hammer kind of loses its usefulness once you automate a lot of stuff, but I like just having variety to my tools sometimes. I don't have a shovel. Might look at the Tinker Constructs thing and see if there's a shovel type one. I like Tinker's Construct. It makes some interesting stuff. kind of sad this one doesn't have like the Tinker's Armory, I think is what it's called. That lets you build armor that can level up and gain new abilities and get really powerful. Basically, you give it enchantments by actually using it instead of just putting an enchantment on it. You get like upgrades and things, and it doesn't cost levels. It gives special abilities and stuff. Just mining away. One thing I've been trying to do for a while is trying to get a bat to spawn. And I understand if a bat won't spawn, like if it's secluded to the mine dimension. I'm just kind of confused why nothing else is spawning in some of those dark rooms I've made. Because they're dark rooms. The game shows, hey, stuff can spawn here. Because of the one mod that lets me see that stuff by pressing F7. But haven't got any bats, haven't got any mobs spawning in them either. I'll just put a cobblestone block there, it doesn't really matter. It's annoying when that happens. Let's grab, for the hell of it, and then we'll just start working on the next level again. I've already made it to 183, started at 175. And no, that's not much progress, but with how far I have to go, I'm taking any progress right now as a good sign. And every now and then I glance to see if there's any viewers or anything in the chat. Right now I'm still rocking that big circle. So I'm just literally talking to myself out loud, thinking someone might eventually see it. There's a chance my brother might, like, rewatch the old ones or something. I'm not really doing anything that's making big progress, but yeah. I do want to, and yeah, it's going to be, as I was talking about, streams are going to be kind of random. I'm going to try to do it as much as I can, like, every day, but the topic of the stream is going to be kind of random, depending on what I want to play, and however far into that game I am. There's going to be certain games that I'm not going to play like off stream. I'm going to start them on stream and probably only play them on stream. But if it's a game I've already been playing for quite a while, like this, I'm not going to start over. Because, oh boy, I don't even want to know how long I've been in this world. I am happy there is not a readout for how many days I've been here in Minecraft, so... because it would be disheartening to know at this point. You may notice that my tools, if you're familiar with Minecraft, my tools aren't taking any durability damage. That is part of Tinker's construct as well. Right now, it has Unbreakable as one of its modifications, which takes a lot of points. You actually have to level up a couple of times to be able to afford Unbreakable, and I try to get it on all my tools. This one has durability still because it doesn't have enough to reach Unbreakable. I think Reinforced 5 or 6 is Unbreakable. I haven't used this enough to get to that point. All my other ones I've used enough to get to that point. Expert. It looks like you need 6 to get to that because this is the most recent one that I got to that. Woo! Look at all that stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Poisonous, heavy, beheading 2, well-established, elemental, Bloody Mary. Unbreakable. I think I got beheading 2 because I was using that to get wither skulls for when I first killed the wither. I haven't killed a wither in so long because I've been using those seeds, which work so much better. You don't have to deal with the spawner thing, which I couldn't get to work on this one. I made a wither spawner that worked pretty well in Sky Factory 3 forever ago. I don't remember exactly how I did it, but I can tell that some of the tools I use for it, either the mod got changed and it doesn't work quite the same way, or it just, something was off about it. It just didn't work anymore. And the ones I tried to use, oh boy, I was having trouble. Every time it would mess up. I'd have to manually put on the skulls. I could automate the soul sand coming out, but I had to manually put on every single skull, or else it would self-interrupt and break, or else it would self-interrupt and not place correctly. Basically, what would happen is instead of placing the body correctly, the T and then those three on top, one of the skulls would end up replacing one of the soul sands on that top level, and then the whole thing would just stop. No matter what delay I put in it, no matter how I tried to change it, it just wouldn't keep going. I glanced at it in my last stream, and I don't know when in that stream when I glanced at it, and I got a little repetitive at times there, so might not want to go back and watch that, but I don't know. That's entirely up to you if you want to see my wither maker, like, even for a second. Hey, I got a viewer. Hello. Hey, Chris, I see your message now. I need to figure out how to get... I just gotta keep glancing over there, basically. Because I'm actually, like, watching the actual game, not the thing that shows what's going out the feed there. So I have to keep glancing over to see the actual chat. So if I miss something, I am sorry. I do have ADHD, technically. I don't like that they made the hyperactivity part of the name of it now, because not everybody exhibits hyperactivity. Hello. Hi. Thank you for subscribing. Hey, you two. It's nice to see both of you on here, I guess. Still says one viewer, which is fun. I'm not sure which account that's keeping track of then. Unless Chris just hopped on for a second and left a message or something, I don't know. But yeah, this is the world I've been working on for a long time. So, like I said, like the title of this says, it's random busy work. So, I'm just making my way up. Up and up and up. I want that one lower. I have a weird system of doing this. Technically means I'm using more torches than I probably should, but it's a system that I built in just so stuff never spawns where I don't want it to. I have changed a couple of things since the last time I was on. The stuff I had to do manually before with the Empowerer, yeah, that's a hard word to say, and the Void Crystal blocks. It makes sense if you know what I'm talking about. But I managed to automate that mostly. I couldn't figure out how to automate the atomic reconstructor that actually makes the Void Crystal blocks, because anything that I could use to mine it afterwards, because I had to place the coal block, wait for the thing to turn into Void Crystal, and then mine the Void Crystal. Anything that would mine it either mined too fast and kept just picking up coal blocks over and over again, or just completely destroyed it. Didn't even, like, harvest it. It just threw it away. And I looked for a while, and I could not find an inventory that was putting it in. I could not find anywhere it was going. It was just gone. A couple of them when I was trying that. So I still have to basically... I have something that auto-places the block now, which makes making them a lot easier, but it still takes forever. I ended up making enough of those crates and things. Yeah, sorry, I'm like moving around so fast. This is how I look around and play to keep track of myself. Very quick movements. Stop for a second. Very quick movement. As I'm becoming aware of what I'm looking at, basically. So, yeah, I stopped making those things because the item I made from them, I got enough of those to satisfy what I really wanted to do with them. And my chicken system's working a lot better now. It's still not very fast or good, but it's working better. I had a bunch of ideas of how to improve it considerably, but that it takes resources to do most of that. A lot of the issue with it was I just didn't want to put the time into getting the right resources and making the right items to make it a little bit more efficient. But I might do that in the future because it's so slow, and there's certain materials that's been producing that would have actually been nice to have multiples of, but it wasn't going through the system, it wasn't showing up right, and sometimes it made it difficult to just go through and find them. This probably won't be the only thing I do during this stream, just building up, but I want to at least get to level 200. Then I'm going to make a teleport point at level 200 so I can get back there relatively easily. Because otherwise, I have to walk up the stairs from where my cloches are. The cloches are those things that are growing the seeds. And you see that flat gray part down there? That's like a barely different than anything else. That's where the cloches are. That's my closest teleport point right now. So once I get to level 200, I'm setting a teleport point so I can get back to work a lot easier and go do other stuff for a little bit. I've still been working on my cows. The cows are... I really like the way they do cows, but it's just such an RNG thing. It takes so long. I have 2 cows I need to make that both require one of the same parent thing, so they require the same person for a parent. And that parent takes 15 minutes each one to reset their breeding cycle, so even if I had multiple, it wouldn't help too much. It might help a little, but not too much. And both of the things that I'm trying to make at this point, or both of the things I would be making at this point, yeah, 15,000 or 1,535 stacks of cobblestone. But both of the cows that I'm trying to make at this point have a 2% chance of spawning, which is just, oh boy, not that fun to just constantly be trying to breed them. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just 2 stacks of stairs. Oh, another set because I counted wrong. Doopa 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 doop. Boop. There we go. Then put the other ones in there. Automatically takes all of them from my inventory when I double right click. And I have to go to the side for this because if I try clicking on the front, I'll just pick up cobblestone. There we go. Then put that there, put that there. Yeah, I'm carrying 29 barrels that have the infinite capacity. Some of those barrels disappeared. There used to be 32. I've been using them for other stuff. I have all those barrels from once I get to the mining dimension because I don't know how many different resources I'm going to run into. And I don't want to have to constantly be running back all the way to base type thing while I'm in there to put stuff away. Because I don't like throwing stuff away. Even if it will end up being useless, even if I can get unlimited of it. I don't like throwing it away in these. Because it takes effort to make anything in this. So even if it's kind of useless, I don't like throwing it away. Which is kind of annoying when it comes to the Thaumcraft stuff. Because you literally have to throw stuff away to make anything in that. Took me forever. The Thaumcraft has a storyline to it that unlocks new crafting recipes as you complete the storyline aspect of it and go through different things. There's one part of that storyline that required me to make a specific item. Part of making that specific item involved getting, it's called Viz, or Essentia, one of those terms, of a particular type that I just could not find. Because like I was talking about last time, you can break it down into other types, but you can't combine them to make a new type. So to get a type, you either have to find something that already you have to just find something that already has it in it. And the type I was looking for was one that has to do with traps, I guess, was the idea of it. Trapping things, because the item I ended up crafting, which I had never made before, was a trapped chest. I made a trapped chest to get the viz I needed for the quest, so I could do other stuff. Because basically nothing I had anywhere. When I did this, like, scan over and I show there's the green mountain and the lightning bolt crackle thing. That's the essentia that thing's made out of. That's the viz. I needed one that had the trap on it. Certain items, as you can tell, don't have anything. But, yeah. Hello. Kigo? Nice name. It's interesting. Hopefully I'm not mispronouncing that. But yeah, thank you for subscribing. Yay. Yeah, this is just random busy work, random stuff, building a stairway to Minecraft heaven, kind of. Because I'm trying to get to the mining dimension here in Stoneblock. And after the mining dimension, I'm trying to get to the end. Which thematically is Minecraft the afterlife, basically. Fun thing about Stoneblock, once I get to the end, I have to build an arena to fight a boss, pretty much. The fun thing is what that boss is, because this mod pack does not have an Ender Dragon. The Ender Dragon is not in this mod pack. There's something else that has a completely different summoning ritual and completely different requirements to actually fight, and mechanics in said fight that make it a lot more interesting. I could spoil it by looking at my book, my quest book, and showing you what the quest is, but like I said, that would spoil it. And when I'm ready to fight it, that will definitely be in a stream the first time I fight that thing, because I don't know what's going to happen. I really don't. I'm looking forward to it, but it's still quite a long ways away, because I'm still not out of the base dimension. I have another entire dimension to go through after this. Almost at 200. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Just random beeping noises because I don't have anything else to say. Yeah, I'm still working on trying to get my stamina up to do long stuff like this. Because I'm not the most talkative person in normal life. I'm really not. Unless it's something I really care about, then I can talk about it for a while, but a lot of the time I'm more indifferent and quiet. So, talking for an extended period like this is something new for me that I'm trying out and getting used to and struggling with at times. One more layer, then I'm going to flatten it out some and make a little, basically, platform. $200! Yay, out of like 250 something. I don't know exactly what the number is. And my cloches are at like 140 something, I think. Or 130 something. I'll have to check when I get down there again. But yay! 200! Now time to make a little room. One. Well, let's see. That would be 2. But I have to put down the stairs too, so I have to go one further. So yeah. Random busy work. It won't be long since I finally reached 200. It won't be long before I jump back to check on my other stuff. Tate183! Hello, thank you for subscribing. I wonder how many of these are bots. I don't know. I know there's people who... I'm one of those people who like never talks in chat or anything like that, so I don't know how many of the people think I'm a bot or something on stuff. I hardly ever comment on stuff either. But, yeah. Just random busy work. Just mining away. Let's see here. That will make 3. I want to go 2 more. And then it would go back up again after those 2. So I'll put a layer of stairs after those 2. Yeah, the red X's are where stuff can spawn. It's a red X always in Stoneblock because you're always underground. In normal Minecraft, like if you're playing Sky Factory and use, or you can't really use this in normal Minecraft, but if you're playing like Sky Factory and you use this mod to see stuff with F7, it will mostly be yellow. That means stuff can spawn at night, and it won't spawn during the day. Red means it can spawn at any time if you're far enough away. It doesn't spawn if you're like standing on top of it. So you have to be like 25 away for something to spawn. The same way with non-hostile mobs. So that's why in like Sky Factory 3, the little book they give you for like a guide of how to progress, vaguely, tells you to make your platforms, your enemy mob platform and your animal platform, 25 away from your main workplace. Wherever your workplace is, go 25 away. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Well, this floor, I get to do something fun now. Crouch, right click, add new. Title will be 2. Oh, why did I do at 200 base world? I'm gonna go base world. Commit, and now I have that as part of my thing. 200 base world. So if I scroll up, 200 base world. If I scroll down, base is the last one. Yep. Speaking of that, animal time. Yeah, my chickens. But last time I streamed, all these were backed up. Now they're not backed up. I'll probably walk down and look at that in a moment here. I'm not wearing my jetpack right now because it makes going downstairs very difficult. And I was doing a lot of stuff where I was going downstairs. Cow, 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 cow. Oh, a cow's about to die. I don't bother making multiples of these ones. I'm going to make multiple of the last one. Because the last one's the one that I actually want stuff from. Like, I don't need liquid death. I don't need multiple liquid death cows. I need to breed liquid death with multiple other cows, so having multiple liquid death wouldn't be the worst thing, but I just don't really have the space for it. And I don't really, well, I have space for it, but I don't really want to bother with that. So sorry. Yeah, most of a good portion of the experience on this thing, to get it to its current level, came from killing cows. Particularly baby cows, because their parents didn't cooperate. It's not their fault, it's yours. But yeah, I'm grabbing more wheat because I was starting to run low in that stack. There we go. All right. Oh yeah, I want to check this chicken. This chicken's not part of the other chickens because I actually want to use its drop a lot more frequently. Yeah, I have all these categorized with the type of dye they need as well. Those ones don't need 2 of it because each one has that special dyed ender chest with these things on top. A coating that I use for it. 4 of those. I might be able to make another jetpack on for a minute. Might be able to make another ingot. Whoa. Yeah, I need to grab it from the actual chest first. And a lot of those ender chests I got as like free rewards. 8, not quite enough yet. I got as free rewards for doing other things because yeah, the quest book actually gives you rewards when you complete stuff. Ooh, got 2 blocks. That's nice. I got 2 more seeds to convert, so I need 1 block. There we go. I need 1 block of it because I'm doing some preparation for in the future when I make. Don't worry about always saying something. I know. But in the future, when I make my other stuff, I'm going to end up needing, yeah, another 7 of those tier 6 crafting seeds because I've already made 5 of my awakened draconium seeds. And yeah, I still can't make the cruxes, so that's why I haven't planted them yet, because I need to kill the ender thing, let's say, for now, before I can make those cruxes. I'm going to have to kill it several times to make enough stuff, because I want to make more awakened draconium first. Because I have enough regular draconium. I have a lot of regular draconium. Woo. But, yeah, I need more stuff. Certain things, but let's see. Oh, got some nickel build up. These every now and then. I don't have those ones auto-feeding into this system, because those are the ones I actually kind of use occasionally. Not very often, but I do use them occasionally. But if they build up multiple stacks of it, I'll throw them into here because I need progress on this stuff. I want to build that catalyst. Copper? Copper is one that's actually kind of useful, so I tend to leave a little bit extra copper when I do this. Flux is one that's all of the metals and all the other stuff that you make to make these singularities, you can get from sifting stuff. Like they're pretty common sifting things. Flux is one you have to craft or alloy or something to get it base level. I don't even remember how I originally made it because I've had the seeds so long. Lead. Which one's lead? That one lead. Just checking. See, some of them are getting quite close. I've been in this world for a while today. Oh! Okay, which one is this? Silver. Wonderful. About to have a singularity. Yay. It doesn't do anything special. When it's complete, it just shows up in this slot, so I'm not going to bother waiting for it. Gold. How am I doing in gold? I got a couple. Gold I use for some things, so I'll leave a little bit behind, but not much. Got a crap ton of iron, but I'll throw some of that in there. Like I said last time, the ones over here, they're connected to back there where I have my first mess, let's say. It's quite intricate. Took a long time, but it's still a mess. That one is horribly inefficient, and will always be inefficient because it's kind of difficult to make it more efficient. Lock of Prosperity. Oh yeah, that's that stuff. Okay, that one's getting close. So what's that is Ancient Spores, okay. My gunpowder's still not building up. I wonder which ones are using it. I guess just uses it occasionally and it just fills up in the pipe until it's ready to go. I got a dragon fruit plant over here because one of the things I needed to make the ultimate stew was a whole bunch of different fruits, and one of them was dragon fruit. Another thing I needed was pepper, which needed peppercorn. But I also had the dragon fruit in here because one of the projects I worked on off stream used a lot of wood. This had over 130 stacks last time I was on here. maybe even 140. I used a lot of wood in the interim. Not sticks, just base wood. I've been using sticks for fuel because the ultimate furnace is efficient enough that one stick can cook over a stack of items. Yeah, this is the Empowerer that I somewhat automated. Was not difficult to do at all, I just never thought to do it. And I don't have any of the void crystal blocks in there right now. The only issue with it is if I want to empower anything else, I have to break most of this and pick it up and then rework stuff because of the way it works. The way these item transfers work is they fill and they will stay filled the entire time they're connected, basically. I could clear it out easily if I need to, but that's in the future. Void crystals. Yeah, I was working here some. This is the thing that I actually like the auto placer. The auto placer is nice, but the other things I tried 2 different miner type things, and neither of them were doing what I wanted, and neither of them had enough control, as far as I could tell, to do what I wanted. One of them probably could do what I want. I just don't know how to make it do what I want. Yeah, the controlled miner and the auto breaker. The auto breaker would do it too fast. It had an inventory, so it would hold on to stuff, but it kept getting just coal into it instead of the void crystal because the atomic reconstructor has a cooldown. So it wasn't constantly firing. And yeah, it kept just picking up the coal like the instant it got placed. Controlled miner, I could program this to wait until it turned into a void crystal. But it would just like delete the object in front of it. It wasn't really mining it, it was just deleting it. Pretty much, because for the life of me, I don't know what was happening to the void crystal. I lost like 6 or 7 to that thing before I just turned it off. This little thing here, this is my death pit. An ominous name, yeah. But there's certain mobs and stuff I had to spawn for quest related things or to make like the ultimate stew or the meatballs. I needed certain types of meat. I'd put the spawn eggs in there because you can buy spawn eggs from one of the items over there, a little place. And then I'd just kill everything in that pit, pretty much. For one part of Thaumcraft, I had to make an iron golem and look at it with a special item. It didn't fit, so it ended up getting stuck in the wall and choking to death. Cow, milk cow. What do I got going on some of this stuff? Yeah, early on when I couldn't afford that much flux, I was using these leadstone flux ducts. I also accidentally made them because I thought they were required for something else. And certain things can't communicate with certain other things. I don't remember what I was using these for. There was some type of tool that just wouldn't communicate with my original energy system. Whoa. That I ended up using those for. But yeah. When I'm hovering over something, if you look at the top, it shows the title of the thing I'm hovering over. The blue text is the mod it's from. If it's from base Minecraft, it just says Minecraft. I also like that it tells you what's required to mine it, and if the thing that's currently in your hand is high enough level to mine it. It considers a hammer a pickaxe. The weird thing, though, is that's not really true in this one, because you can mine stone by hand, and you actually do get stuff from it in this, because at the start of it, you only have stone. Literally nothing else. Block of steel, block of endurium. Oh yeah, I was checking these. It was silver. Yay! Achievement! Request completed. Ah, that's getting so close. Same with that one, but gold I've already gotten one of. flux is doing faster. I sped that up a little bit with its production. Copper. Copper, I've gone 1 of 10. Still got a while to go. Diamond is doing slightly better. Slightly better. Lapis, where I got like 3 of. Iron's got another one. Okay. Redstone, getting close. Does quartz have another one? No. But yeah, I already have 6 quartz ones. So that's my second iron. Okay. First silver. Yay, I finally have over half of the singularities to make 1 catalyst. And you need 11 catalysts to make 1 ingot. And that's why I'm making the closure room up there. Because otherwise, it would be it's just agonizingly slow anyway. It's also why I want the liquid infinity cow, because then I can just take buckets of it, throw it in this thing, and turn it into blocks. Oh, I got a lot of iron there, but I need to turn that in. Oh, quest. Yeah, this is just random busy work, random things. My mind's going to be jumping around a lot. I'll probably go back and mine some more in a moment. Builder, I'm not familiar with that one. I'm curious. Oh yeah, I turned that into gravel accidentally. Whoa. Okay. Let's grab some power. Flux point. Well, that can connect to the flux network. Okay. How does this work? Whoa. I'll try to figure that out in the future. Oh, pickaxe. It specifically wants pickaxe. That one's modded a little bit differently. That's already hooked up to a magmatic generator that's actually separate from my system because this thing is a power hog. Yep. I might try that something with that later. This goes here. Put that there for now. Yeah, I have all the stuff. I even got the ender crystal. All the stuff from my jet plate except for those 2 bats. Which is why I have these soul vials with me. Because hopefully I find them in the mining dimension. It's supposed to spawn from like Y6 or something to Y like 90 or something. Or Y60 and below. I don't know. Yeah. Just random stuff, random busy work. But like, I have right now 2. Didn't load. I have a couple of dark rooms like this set up. This is the first one at Y level 9, so this is like almost at the bottom. Completely dark room. 1x1 space because the only thing I can get out of that is like a bat. Don't have anything. And I can tell there's not anything in there when I come down here Because the mini-map actually displays, like, living entities as yellow dots. So if there was anything alive in here, it would have shown up. I need to make those pylons. Yeah, I can make that. That's relatively easy to make. And you get 2. Yay. Base. Do I have those in here already? Whoa. This way. No. Okay. What's it take? Draconic core. Okay, so I need one of these. 2, 3, 4. 2 emerald, diamond, eye of ender. Okay. Whoa, blip, blip, blip. Diamond. Emerald. Wrong button. Eye of ender. Eye of ender there. Emerald, emerald. Diamond. No, eye of ender at the top. The Tron core goes in the middle. Energy pylons. Then we go. There you go there for now. Push. Power. Let's see. That's 5, 5. So right here. Make sure I'm looking straight up. I look straight down. I go here. Look straight up. I want something to build with, so I can put like 1, 2. This. Then. The annoying thing about jetpacks is if you're flying, you mine like, I'll show you, like so much slower than if you're on the ground. Yeah, I turned that into gravel. I'll put that away in a moment. I don't need to activate those yet. I know how to activate them, I just don't need to yet. So. Base. This page has some gravel. This is what I do when I'm playing this. I just think of something. It's like, oh, I want to do that. Oh, I want to do that. Oh, I want to do that. Fly away and do it. And put away stuff after I'm done. And that's what happens since I have those in my inventory. This thing does something where, this mod pack does something where if you have a similar type of item in your inventory, it will autofill if you run out of that item in your hand. Which sometimes gets a little annoying. Alright. That's that. Oh yeah. I want to show actually, this will only really make sense if you saw the other one. Or saw this part of the other one. I want to show the progress I've made on this system. Because it still hasn't shown up. That's really concerning, actually. Some of the other ones have shown up. That one not showing up yet is kind of annoying. Let's check. 1, 2, 3 there. So. Not there. Not there. Not there. Not there. Not not there. Yeah, I have this in stages now because doing it that way actually makes the thing go a lot faster than if it was doing otherwise. It's been pushing through. Which one of you is it? Well, it'd be at the end. If I have it in the wrong slot, it won't go through. Yeah, I got that in the wrong slot. Okay. We'll actually work on readjusting that in a moment. It's simple enough fix to make. I just need to know where they go now. Because okay, they're just switched. These two are just switched. That's why that's not coming through. All right, easy enough. Wonder if I did that with most of them. I'll have to check. Okay, that one's empty, that one's empty. So that means if it's empty like that, it means it's hasn't pushed through yet, pretty much, or nothing's tried to push through. So what I have to do now is relatively easy fix. Let's see here, it's that row, so it's these two, so it's this one has the invar. Yep. This one, whitelist, that's also whitelist, night slime. So the night slime is the third one out. This one is invar. Then I go over here again, grab all the night slime out of that one, throw it in that one, go to this one, grab all the invar out of that one, throw it in that one. And yeah, it's not a completed system yet, but it's getting there. Yeah, that one's empty. I have to check to see how many of those others I might have messed up. But that's a different thing. Let's check this. See if anything's back up to here. Nope. Yeah, this was going so slow before, and the way to make it faster is to put a ton of new materials on it. Just these break up the tubing, basically. Because it, like I said last time, travels a lot faster out of a transfer node than it does when it's actually in the tube. Otherwise, because before it was just each time I needed the branch, have a transfer pipe or have a container with the transfer nodes to branch. Doing it this way actually makes it a lot faster because, again, transfer node sends stuff faster than the actual pipe does by itself. And there's still a lot more to add to this, and I have a lot more that I can add to this. It's just I don't have it on me at the moment because I was working on those stairs for a little bit. Yeah, you can see I've added a lot of those, and it goes a lot faster now because it actually can process stuff. I'm just checking to make sure it's not backed up in most of this stuff. Check this one. This is the most backed up so far. Yeah, it's actually moving stuff now, which is good. land, start running on this, then start flying, go really fast. Because this stuff from Thaumcraft, I love finding these paving stones. Those paving stones are so nice. The different types you can get. Because, yeah, I'm actually getting more of a lot of these materials now out here. A lot of this stuff didn't have, like, multiples before. I'll have to double check some of those transitions, because this one was messed up, so I think a lot of the other ones might be messed up. We'll see. Osmium was going through before. Upper right. So this one. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Tells me that it's actually pushed through. Oh, I was sworn osmium was going in there. Oh well. I'll have to look down below again. Boop, 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 boop. In the future. Yeah, this is a system that'll fix up a lot better in the future again. But this is temporary. And it took a long time to do, and it's probably not set up properly. Whoop. Give it a moment. Yep. The main reason why doing it this way is faster too. If you notice, it's getting like 5 at a time when a new item shows up. That's just how fast these actually send it out, and they only send one type of item at a time. And it builds up in here until the last group it sent reaches its destination, then it sends the next group. So the longer your pipe is, the more is built up there, but it can only build up as one type of material instead of multiple types of materials, which is why it backs up so badly. But I'm going to have to spend some time going through and double checking to see which ones are working properly and which ones aren't. Because I had to basically make a list of all the different things in those different configurations and their chest things. One thing I could do that might actually make it easier at this point is, unless it's got like a massive stack of stuff in it, like that many stacks of it, I could just pull out the single items and see if something else fills its slot. That would tell me right away if I've messed this up massively or not for those specific items. Some of this stuff just builds up really slowly. I'm pretty sure I have more lunar reactive dust, but I don't know if it's just caught up in the system or if it's genuinely not there yet. That one really concerns me. That's just caught up in the system because it's purple slime. Purple slime comes fast. Let's see if something else shows up in that slot. I'm going to drink something. Yeah, I'm not saying anything yet. Oh well. I might have to just try to figure this out better in the future. Yeah. So I might have to go through and do this on all of this, which would take a long time. Because quite literally, there are 128 of those connections. Because there are 128 of these boxes out here, and I did that specifically so that I could do like a mirror image thing on the back. But I'll work on that probably when I'm off stream, because it's going to be a lot of boring stuff just looking at the same thing over and over again. Cow! Let's see if I have to murder another child. Probably a better way to put that, but it's what's happening. Okay. Yep. I put away the parents so I don't accidentally hurt them because they're more valuable. Yeah. This sword gives me like random bonuses when I hit something with it. Like right now I have water breathing for a minute, which is interesting. Sometimes it refills my food like halfway, the golden part of my food like halfway up the bar, or completely refills my food so the golden bar is entirely full. Yeah, the more rare cows have longer breeding periods. Like that's got a 5 minute timer. Like that, this one had a like 14 minute timer, and that timer pauses while they're in here, so you can't have them sitting in there. They have to be out, which is why I leave them out. Check you. You got another nugget. Hey, I can make an ingot. I'll go make that. Because all of the awakened draconium I've gotten so far has come from that chicken. Literally all of it. I've had enough to make 5 seeds and 2 more, so that makes 22 ingots so far. But again, even to make the crux, I actually need a heart. Like I can show you that. I love the JEI. It actually shows you what you need to build stuff, and you can go through and find the different things. The Awakened Draconium Crux, which is required for the seeds. So I need 6 of these as well, eventually. This Insanium, I'm building up slowly. I already have a block of Insanium, so I'm probably at least halfway there. Definitely at least halfway there, but again, I'm going to spend 4 Insanium to make a tier 6 seed again, so meh. Yeah, Dragon Heart. Even though it's not a dragon in this, it's still a Dragon Heart. You do still get the Dragon Heart from the thing that replaced the dragon. And yes, I'm continuing to be cryptic about that because it's just freaking hilarious. I love just the concept of it. But yeah. Why am I looking in here? I wanted to look over here. Yeah, I've had this making Insanium because you can take this stuff apart and make everything that comes before it really easily. Like 1 of these makes 4 of these, makes 4 of these. Each one of those makes 4 of these, and so on back to Inferium. And I love that these actually work with the autocrafters. Before, this was the thing that took forever before I tried the autocrafter to see if it would work. This here is an ender anchor. I found this recently because I was trying to figure out how to make chunks stay loaded. And this acts as a chunk loader. Technically, it's for a specific like tool or something. An ender bridge, I think they call it. This is supposed to be like, hey, you can teleport to this using that thing. But a functional purpose of it too is since you can teleport to it at any time using that other thing or like interact with it using that thing, it keeps the chunk it's in loaded so you can do that. Now I have to work on checking the different chunks out and make a bunch of those because it's actually really easy for me to make, especially since I have so much obsidian built up still. Because it takes ender pearls, not ender eyes even, ender pearls, obsidian, and lapis. 3 things I have in ready supply. useful items, technically. I'm conduit. I need to go mine more. So here we go. It's so far away, it takes a moment to load. Yeah, that part down there, that is above where we just were. So, yeah. Walking up here would take forever. I want some torches. Still got a long ways to go. Five. And I tried to keep the rooms I actually like stand in 6 tall. I don't know why I do that. I think part of it is to make it easier to maneuver with a jetpack, because most things, even if it's a super tall construct, are at most like 4 tall, and your character takes up 2 blocks in height, so they can walk through 2 block tall sections. So if you have a 4 tall thing, and you have a 6 tall ceiling, you can still go over everything technically. But yeah, I'm probably not going to be streaming for much longer today. 3 viewers, highest concurrent viewers ever. Yay. But I'm not going to be streaming for much longer today because it's just going to be more of this stuff and a lot more of constantly doing this stuff. And I know I don't have to constantly talk. It's fine to have pauses and stuff like that. Take breaks and breathe, pretty much. But I don't want to be just like... It basically turned into an ASMR thing of just like breaking and placing blocks in Minecraft if I'm not talking about something, and there's not much to talk about here. Yeah, ASMR is something I don't really get myself. Like, I get for some people it's something that works, but for me it just sets off my tinnitus a lot, like really badly. Almost as badly as like pure silence does. Yeah, I did the stream because I want to try to get into the habit of it, and it's going to be like I call this part 1 because I want to try to stream pretty much every day for a while at least. Right now, I have a job, technically, like technically a night job, but I can't, where I'm off work for still quite a while here because I'm doing physical therapy because the femoral nerve in one of my legs started overreacting pretty much. And yeah, I was several days at work where I was like, I can't do this anymore. I need to stop now, type of thing. And it kept causing like, not really complications, but like, if I kept going just to work like an hour, it'd be like, okay, now we have to report to HR, and now we have to figure out that aspect of it. So I haven't been into work for a while, but hopefully I can start doing that again in like a month here because I just started physical therapy because it took them a month for me to get into it. But I feel like a part of that is just my town's full of older retired people who have tendency to get injuries, and yeah, they need physical therapy as well for that aspect of it. so they had full up schedules a lot of the time. Anyway, so that's why I'm saying like I'm going to be streaming most days, even if it's just random something like this for like an hour and a half or so. I'll probably stream most days. If people want to watch it or not, that's entirely up to them. Because a lot of it is going to be just random stuff like this. Random busy work will probably be a significant part of those portions for at least a week or two. But with the way my ADHD works, there's a good chance I'll burn out on this for a while again in like 2 or 3 weeks. At which point I'll play something else for a few weeks. Just random stuff in that. And there are certain games that, like I said, I'll be playing only on stream pretty much. So that it motivates me more to stream so I can continue playing those games pretty much. But I think during this period, a lot of my streams are going to be, I already have a lot of progress in this game and I felt like playing it and I want to stream today because I want to try to stream as much as I can. Just annoying. So, yeah. We made a little bit of progress already. I need to keep track of the Y coordinates because once I get closer to 250, I want to pay attention so I don't get freaked out. Sarah! Hi! I'm assuming that's my sister because it says Sarah Anderson just subscribed. But of course, she is part of the Sarah Anderson Facebook that has literally hundreds of users, if not thousands. So, who knows? Quite honestly. God, so far to go. But yeah, I'm probably going to end this here in a moment. So, I'm going to end this here in a moment. So, I'm going to transition to that other screen for a second here. Just watching the stream replay on my site. So, yep. Thank you for watching. Like I said, I'll probably be on. I'm going to be on most days. Might not be playing this, might be playing something different. We'll see. Thank you for watching, and hope you had some fun with that, or just enjoyed listening to me ramble about random stuff.